Welcome to my channel Starwire Daily. Please share and subscribe and press the bell icon for new updates. It's Christmas morning, 2024. While families are unwrapping presents and sharing holiday joy, Nicole Kidman is about to unwrap something far more scandalous. A film so provocative, so daring, that it would divide critics and audiences like nothing she's done before. Yet somehow, it became her most unexpected triumph. Welcome back to Starwire Daily, where Hollywood's most captivating stories unfold. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the phenomenon that nobody saw coming. Nicole Kidman's Babygirl, a film that dared to push boundaries, spark heated debates, and somehow climbed its way to the top of HBO's global charts while leaving audiences utterly conflicted. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just another celebrity scandal. This is the story of how a 57-year-old Hollywood icon chose to risk everything, her reputation, her carefully crafted image, even her legacy, for a role that most actresses would run from. And the results? Well, they're more complex than anyone anticipated. Let's rewind to that fateful Christmas Day release. While most studios avoid holiday launches like the plague, Babygirl made a bold statement. Nicole Kidman, the woman who gave us Grace Kelly in Grace of Monaco and the ethereal Virginia Woolf in The Hours, was about to show us a side of herself that no one was prepared for. The film casts her as Romy Mathis, a high-powered CEO living what appears to be the perfect life. Successful, respected, in control of everything, except herself. Enter Harris Dickinson as Samuel, young, intense, and about to turn her world completely upside down. What unfolds is an erotic thriller that explores power, desire, and the dangerous territory between professional boundaries and raw human need. But here's what the headlines won't tell you. Nicole didn't just stumble into this role. Sources close to the production reveal that she actively pursued it, despite knowing the potential backlash. In an industry where actresses over 50 are often relegated to mother roles and wise mentor characters, Kidman made a conscious choice to embrace her sexuality on screen in ways that Hollywood rarely allows. The chemistry between Kidman and Dickinson is undeniable, but it comes at a cost. The film earned a 76% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, impressive by any standard. But here's the kicker. Audiences were split, giving it only 48%. That gap tells a story all its own. Critics praised Kidman's fearless performance and the film's bold exploration of female desire. Audiences? They weren't quite ready for what they witnessed. Yet something magical happened. While American audiences wrestled with their feelings about the film, Europe embraced it with open arms. Babygirl didn't just succeed internationally, it dominated. The film climbed to number 4 on HBO's global rankings and secured spots in the top 3 across multiple European territories. In Albania and Bosnia, it hit number 1. Bulgaria, Cyprus, the Netherlands, all captivated by this story that America found so divisive. But why? What is it about European audiences that allowed them to see what American viewers missed? Perhaps it's their more open attitude towards sexuality in cinema, or maybe it's a different perspective on aging and female empowerment. Whatever the reason, Babygirl found its tribe across the Atlantic. The numbers don't lie. With a modest $20 million production budget, the film has already earned $28.1 million domestically and $64.6 million worldwide. For a film that many predicted would be Nicole's career misstep, those figures represent something far more significant: vindication. Director Helena Rain, known for her provocative storytelling, assembled a cast that reads like a who's who of contemporary talent. Antonio Banderas brings his seasoned charisma, while Sophie Wilde and Esther Rose McGregor add layers of complexity to this intricate web of relationships. Each performance serves the greater narrative. That desire doesn't disappear with age, and power dynamics in relationships are far more complex than society wants to acknowledge. But let's talk about what this really means for Nicole Kidman. At 57, in an industry that has historically discarded women her age, she's experiencing what can only be described as a renaissance. This isn't just about one successful film. It's about redefining what's possible for mature actresses in Hollywood. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a major Hollywood production center an erotic thriller around a woman in her late 50s? When has an actress of Kidman's stature been allowed to explore sexuality and desire as the driving force of a narrative, rather than as a cautionary tale or a source of comedy? The streaming resurgence tells an even more fascinating story. When Babygirl hit HBO Max on April 25th, 2025, something unexpected happened. The film found a second life, climbing streaming charts in countries including France, Denmark, Croatia, and Greece. It's as if audiences needed time to process what they had witnessed, and many came back for a second, more appreciative viewing. This phenomenon speaks to something deeper about how we consume controversial content in the streaming age. Theatrical releases force immediate reactions. Thumbs up or thumbs down, love it or hate it. But streaming allows for reflection, discussion, and often a change of heart. Meanwhile, Nicole has been busy with another project that's equally close to her heart, Practical Magic 2. The announcement that she'll be reprising her role as Gillian Owens alongside Sandra Bullock has sent fans into a frenzy. It's been 27 years since the original charmed audiences, and Kidman recently shared just how natural it felt to slip back into character. The timing couldn't be more perfect. While Babygirl shows us Nicole at her most daring and contemporary, Practical Magic 2 represents a return to the beloved, whimsical characters that made her a household name. It's a balance that few actresses could pull off, being simultaneously provocative and nostalgic, pushing boundaries while honoring the past. The casting announcements for Practical Magic 2 read like a dream come true for fans of the original. Diane Wiest and Stockard Channing return as the eccentric aunts Jet and Franny, bringing their perfect blend of wisdom and mischief. New additions include Joey King, Maisie Williams, Solly McLeod, Zolo Meriduena, and Lee Pace, a mix of established talent and rising stars that promises to bridge generations. Director Suzanne Bier, known for her work on the apocalyptic thriller Bird Box, brings a unique vision to the sequel. Kidman's praise for the female-led energy on set hints at something special brewing. In an industry often criticized for its male-dominated power structures, these productions represent a shift toward more inclusive storytelling. But let's circle back to the bigger picture. Nicole Kidman's career trajectory over the past few years reads like a masterclass in reinvention. From her Emmy-winning turn in Big Little Lies to her transformative performance in The Undoing, and now with Babygirl, she's consistently chosen projects that challenge both herself and her audience. This isn't a safe path. Kidman could easily coast on her established reputation, taking prestigious but predictable roles in prestige dramas. Instead, she's chosen to remain uncomfortable, to keep pushing boundaries, to risk failure in pursuit of something more meaningful. Industry insiders suggest that Kidman's boldness with Babygirl has opened doors for other mature actresses to take similar risks. There's talk of a shift in Hollywood, a recognition that stories about desire, power, and sexuality don't end at 40. If true, Babygirl may be remembered not just as a successful film, but as a catalyst for change. The international success also raises questions about American audiences and their relationship with mature female sexuality on screen. While European viewers embraced the film's themes, American audiences remained hesitant. This cultural divide reveals something profound about how different societies view aging, desire, and female empowerment. What makes Nicole's journey even more remarkable is how she's managed to maintain her mystique while being increasingly open about her choices. In recent interviews, she's spoken candidly about the importance of taking risks, about refusing to let age define her limitations, and about the joy she finds in complex, challenging roles. This authenticity resonates beyond her fan base. Young actresses look to her as proof that careers don't have to follow traditional trajectories. Mature women see representation that goes beyond stereotypical wise mother roles. And audiences across all demographics witness what's possible when talent meets fearlessness. The streaming numbers for Babygirl continue to climb, proving that controversy can indeed translate to commercial success, just maybe not in the ways we expect. The film's journey from divisive theatrical release to streaming phenomenon demonstrates how modern audiences consume and reconsider content. It also highlights the power of international markets. While Hollywood often focuses on domestic box office performance, Babygirl proves that global appeal can sustain a film that struggles at home. This shift has implications far beyond one movie. It suggests a future where diverse storytelling can find its audience, even if that audience isn't where studios initially expect. As we look ahead to Practical Magic 2 and whatever bold choices Nicole makes next, one thing becomes clear. She's not just surviving in Hollywood's youth-obsessed environment, she's thriving. More importantly, she's changing the conversation about what's possible for women in the entertainment industry. The success of Babygirl, despite, or perhaps because of, its controversial nature, send a message that audiences hunger for complex, challenging content. They want to see mature women portrayed as fully realized human beings, complete with desires, ambitions, and complications that go beyond traditional roles. So what can we learn from Nicole Kidman's latest chapter? Maybe it's that true artistry requires risk. Maybe it's that authenticity trumps safety every time. Or maybe it's simply that when a performer commits fully to their craft, audiences ultimately respond, even if it takes them a while to catch up. Babygirl may have started as Nicole Kidman's most controversial choice, but its ending is proof of something far more powerful. That great artists never stop evolving, never stop challenging themselves, and never stop surprising us. And honestly, we can't wait to see what she does next. What do you think about Nicole's bold career choices? Did Babygirl challenge your expectations? Or are you more excited about her return to Practical Magic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely love hearing your perspectives on these fascinating Hollywood stories. If you enjoyed diving deep into this unexpected success story, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed for more behind-the-scenes Hollywood insights. We've got some incredible stories coming up that you definitely won't want to miss. Until next time, keep following the stars, and remember, in Hollywood, the most surprising journeys often lead to the most rewarding destinations.